spend his valuable time to be here with us today. Ms. Parvati Omnakutan, as our President says, needs no formal introduction. She has made all of us proud by being Miss World 2009 runner-up. I request Mr. P.V. Rajmohan to kindly present a floral bouquet to Ms. Parvati Omnakutan. I share a special bond with her because we both come from the same institution she passed out. Thank you, Mr. Rajmohan. We also have a well-known industrialist and the president of the Uttar Bharatiya Sangh, Mr. R.N. Singh. Sir, we welcome you to our gathering today. May I request Shri Thomas, sir, to kindly give a floral bouquet to him. I request Thomas, sir, to kindly escort Mr. R.N. Singh towards the dais and then present the floral bouquet. Again, we thank Mr. R.N. Singh to have spent his valuable time to be here with us today. In this journey called life, I quote the well-known poet Robert Frost. There are always two paths in front of us. One which is clear and taken by many. The other is a road less taken because it has got unforeseen difficulties. Only those who venture through it reach the pinnacle of success. Not because they are there, because they dared to dream. A dream doesn't become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, dedication, and hard work. The Hiranandani Keralite Association is an assembly of those who dare to dream, and today we honor one of our members for his exceptional achievements. This year, the Hiranandani Keralite Association honors Shri S.G. Nair. Shri S.G. Nair, I give a brief introduction, started his career as a production technologist with Tayo Fisheries in Cochin in the year 1966. In 1970, he set off to this maximum city of Mumbai. He was associated in setting up the Ravi Fisheries, and through his innovation and dedication, he reached up to the rank of the board of directors in Ravi Fisheries Private Limited. In the year 1992, Shri Nair ventured into a new territory by launching his own company, 4-Star Frozen Foods. With the state-of-the-art seafood processing technology, 4-Star is one of the largest seafood production in India, generating a foreign exchange of over 70 million US dollars. To the world, Shri Nair is a dynamic industrialist, but for us, he's a humble person with compassion. Despite of his hectic schedule, Shri Nair takes out enough time to do a number of charity activities, including sponsoring heart surgeries for many needy people. Shri S.G. Nair indeed made us proud. And may I now invite Shri S.G. Nair to accept the Excellence Award, and I request our guest of honor, Shri Abraham Chacko, to kindly give him this award on behalf of Hiranandani Keralite Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Shri S.G. Nair. I request Ms. Parvati to give him the floral bouquet, and the citation will be presented by Mr. Abraham Chacko. Shri Paul, can we have the memento? We have Alex and Anjali bringing in the memento. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly applaud. I think you can leave the tissue paper in your hands and give a loud applause. We also congratulate Mr. Nayar's family who has stood by him through his trials and tribulations. A big congratulations to the Nayar family from the Hiranandani Keralite Association. Thank you, Shri S.G. Nayar. I request Shri S.G. Nayar to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. Wish you a very, very happy New Year to every one of you. I'm thankful to my colleagues and Hiranandani Keralite Association who has chosen me as a eligible person for this award. And thank you so much for this prestigious award you are giving to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Beat others. Every year, the Hiranandani Keralite Association releases its souvenir, which is a reflection of our thoughts and is an opportunity for our members and non-members to put in and express themselves. For we may not remember the days, but we do remember the moments. This souvenir is a product of our special efforts put in by our executive member, Shri Paul, and the Hiranandani Keralite Association takes this opportunity to thank Shri Paul for his efforts. May I now have the souvenir, and I request our chief guest, Ms. Parvati of Omnakutan, and our guest of honor, Shri Abraham Chaco, to kindly release the souvenir. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the souvenir released by Hiranandani Keralite Association.
Good evening, everyone. Wishing you all a very, very happy New Year. I'm really happy to be here today, and I really thank all the people on the dais, the special guests, and all the special people sitting here tonight. It feels good when a community comes together like this, and not just once in a year, but multiple times, creating awareness about one's culture, tradition, and thus making an effort to bring all the people together. I really appreciate that, and I just hope that this number keeps increasing, and it's always a pleasure to be a part of such gatherings, and it feels great that I'm here in the beginning of the year, wishing you all the very best. And like Ms. Swapna said, we all are kind of scared. We kind of are always happy with the comfort zone of working in a firm or working in something that we feel that we are comfortable in. But like Robert Frost said, that when you have an opportunity to choose two paths, I think we should all go for a path that is less traveled, so that you can create your own niche, your own journey, and thus be an example for a lot of people. And I'm really glad that the Hiranandani Keralite Association here is creating such an opportunity for everyone, and also making us believe that if we want to, we can. So thank you very much on this note. Wishing you all the very best for the year. Wishing you all prosperity, love, and peace. Thank you.
You should always be the change that you want to be seen. Thank you for that message. Now may I request our chief guest for today's function, Mr. Abraham Chaco, to kindly address the gathering.
Members, Mr. Pillai, I don't think he's here, no, as yet. Mr. Pillai, the chairman, Mr. Shaji, the general secretary, and Mr. The treasurer. Besides that, Mr. Singh, Mr. Nair, I see my friend Mr. Thambi there also. It's a pleasure to be here, I did not realize when Mr. Prem and the committee members met me a couple of weeks ago that it was such a large and vibrant organization that the association has here. I've lived in different countries, and every country the Malayali is there. You know, they say you'll find him in first, they'll sell tea on the moon one day kind of thing. And in Singapore, at least, there are about 5 associations, one going back over 100 years. Because when the first migrants went out to work out there, it was the port area, and there is an association from those days. So it's, and of course, when I lived in Dubai, the Malayalis, I think, run the Middle East in many ways, so hardly anything to be mentioned there. And they have done wonders for us, for Kerala, because the NRIs in the Middle East pump so much money into Kerala. Our own bank, I mean, Federal itself brings 35,000 crores a year. So can you add SBT and Catholic Syrian and Dhanlakshmi and South Indian? It's a huge amount of money that the Malayalis contribute back to the economy in Kerala. The other change I saw in Kerala when I got back, when I joined Federal Bank and I got very involved with Kerala, is that in spite of various negatives that we have had in terms of industrial growth, which is our own adherence to unions and socialism and all that, by accident or design, a change took place. And that change was moving away from industry, and we don't have enough land anyway in Kerala. It moved away to services. And services in terms of IT, education, medical services, and tourism. None of these are affected by any union activity. None of it. Because most of it can be done from home on a computer. Medical services never affected because, you know, it's for the health of the people. And tourism also, you just put a sign out there during a strike day saying tourist or something like that, and you go through. And that has helped Kerala grow immensely. Even though we didn't grow industrially, we've grown on the service sector. And the service sector is the biggest sector today in Kerala, and actually when you count the whole of India, it is a very, very large part of India's economy. But the Malayalis have done phenomenally well outside too. We have been a migrant people, and examples of success are sitting right here in the audience, and we have it in every country. Great success by Malayalis in whichever field of endeavor they have gone in for. And of course we have models like our lady here, who's brought laurels to the country also, even though she's like me, I think never grown up in Kerala. No? You've been outside. So I've also lived outside all my life, unfortunately, so my Malayalam is a little weak. The important thing about Malayalis that I find, as a born Malayali but left when I was 3 years old, wherever you go, there is no differentiation in terms of caste, creed, color, religion. We are Malayalis. And that's a big difference. And I was reading today's papers, which you may have also seen, that there's been this Ghar Wapsi business which has been going on. Yet today they've changed it into Bar Wapsi, because the licenses for bar license have been renewed, and 416 licenses, bars can open again. So we have changed it all, and the social networks are talking about Bar Wapsi. Forget this Ghar Wapsi business. We really like our drink, and we are back to drinking, and life is back to normal. No religion, no caste, no creed, no color. That's Kerala. So that's a really good thing that happens for Keralites. Unity in our own diversity, but complete unity. You can go and talk a lot about Malayalis. The one change I'm seeing, though, which I must confess, is that unlike, say, 50 odd years or 55 years ago, when my father got a job offer from a company in Calcutta, he would have caught the first train and got the hell out of Kerala. Because at that time, there was only agriculture, which we were all, roots are basically in agriculture. There were government jobs, and that was it. So you always went out to seek your fame and fortune. That's why many of you are here. In many cases, your fathers may have come here, actually. And all the Malayalis went to Calcutta, Delhi, Bombay, Hyderabad, whichever city. Then in the 60s, they migrated to the Middle East, and then the doctors and engineers and all went off to America and wherever else. Today, I see a change. Today, the Malayali does not necessarily want to leave Kerala. And the reason for that is, one, the economy is pretty good in terms of the sectors that I mentioned. We are all educated people, so the wives have good jobs. You don't have to go out of the state to get good education. You have very good education in the state. Plus, most of the people have become reasonably wealthy because the land values have gone up. So very few really want to leave, unless they're going off to America or maybe Dubai if they get a good job or something. So there is going to be, I think, a bit of a reverse migration. And if, God forbid, something goes wrong in the Middle East, there'll be a huge reverse migration. So Kerala has to be prepared for that. There could be, if the Middle East has problems, there will always be some sort of a reverse migration. And that migrant quality of the past is diminished, but that's because of our success. You know, today I think I see more Bangladeshis out in the world than any other community, and which was what the Malayali held till about 20 years ago. But there's good things. This has happened because of our success. You have achieved and you continue to achieve outside or inside. So with that, I'd just like to say that I wish the association all the very best. Thank you for inviting me. It's been a pleasure being here. I did not realize it was such a fabulous function. And last but not least, a very, very happy new year to all of you. May this year be a fantastic year. As the lady mentioned, we had a lot of achievements in the past year, but also a lot of problems. I hope those problems don't exist this year. The economy should pick up. The problems of the world come down. And we just look forward to a wonderful 2015, and may you all have a wonderful year. Thank you.
Now I request our General Secretary, Shri N. Shaji, to propose the vote of thanks.
ഞാൻ ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ട്രഷറർ മാൽവിൻ വിക്ടർ, അദ്ദേഹത്തിനും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയാൻ ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ അസോസിയേഷനിൽ 21 കമ്മിറ്റി മെമ്പേഴ്സാണ്. ഈ അസോസിയേഷന് വേണ്ടുന്ന മാക്സിമം ഫണ്ടും കമ്മിറ്റി മെമ്പേഴ്സിൽ നിന്നാണ് കിട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ തോളോട് തോട് നിന്ന് ഞങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം പ്രവർത്തിച്ച ഓരോ കമ്മിറ്റി മെമ്പേഴ്സിനും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊള്ളുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ചെറുതും വലുതുമായ ഡൊനേഷൻ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്ന് സഹായിച്ച ഓരോ നല്ല വ്യക്തികളോടും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ഇവിടെ ഈ കൾച്ചറൽ പ്രോഗ്രാം നടത്തിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഗോൾഡൻ ഡ്രീം കോമഡി ഷോ, അത് ലീഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കനകലതയാണ്. പ്രശസ്ത സിനിമാ നടിയായ കനകലതയുടെ ഗൈഡൻസിലാണ് ഗോൾഡൻ ഡ്രീം കോമഡി ഷോ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ മീറ്റിംഗ് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം വീണ്ടും അത് നടക്കുന്നതാണ്. അവർക്കും അവരുടെ ട്രൂപ്പിനും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊള്ളുന്നു. അതുപോലെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ചെയർമാൻ ഇന്ന് മറ്റൊരു ഫംഗ്ഷനിൽ തിരക്കിലായത് കാരണം അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഇവിടെ എത്താൻ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. അദ്ദേഹം കുറച്ച് മുമ്പ് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ഇപ്പോഴാണ് വെളിയിലോട്ട് പോയത്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിനും ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ സോവനിയർ അഡ്വർടൈസ്മെൻറ്റുകൾ തന്ന് സഹായിച്ച ഓരോ വ്യക്തിക്കും ഈ അവസരം നന്ദി പറയാൻ ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു. അതോടൊപ്പം ഈ സോവനിയറിനെ 2 മാസം മുമ്പ് മുതൽ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ഞങ്ങളുടെ വൈസ് പ്രസിഡന്റ് മിസ്റ്റർ പോളിനോടും ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയാൻ ഈ അവസരം ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം കമ്പയർ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന സ്വപ്നയ്ക്കും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊള്ളുന്നു. അതുപോലെ വളരെ മനോഹരമായ ഒരു ഫുഡ് അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റും ഈ ഡെക്കറേഷനും ചെയ്ത് അമിത് കാറ്ററിംഗ്, മിസ്റ്റർ അമിത്തിനും അമിത്തിൻ്റെ സംഘങ്ങൾക്കും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഗ്രൗണ്ട് സൗജന്യമായി തന്ന ഹിരാനന്ദാനിക്കും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊള്ളുന്നു. അതുപോലെ പാർവതിയുടെ പേരൻസും ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്, ഓമനക്കുട്ടൻ, മിസ്റ്റർ ഓമനക്കുട്ടൻ, അവരോടും ഞാൻ ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഗസ്റ്റായിട്ട് വന്ന മിസ്റ്റർ ആർ.എൻ. സിംഗ്, ഐ വുഡ് ലൈക്ക് ടു താങ്ക് മിസ്റ്റർ ആർ.എൻ. സിംഗ് ഫോർ ഹിസ് വാല്യൂഡ് ടൈം. താങ്ക് യു സർ. ഈ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം ആയിരങ്ങളുടെ കണ്ണീരൊഴുകി ഒരുപാട് ദുഃഖകരമായ സംഭവങ്ങൾക്ക് സാക്ഷ്യം വഹിച്ച ഒരു വർഷമായിരുന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞുപോയത്. 2015 സന്തോഷത്തിൻ്റെയും സമാധാനത്തിൻ്റെയും ഐശ്വര്യത്തിൻ്റെയും വർഷമായി ഇരിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ഞാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ക്ഷണം സ്വീകരിച്ചിവിടെ എത്തിയ ഓരോ അതിഥികൾക്കും സംഘടനകൾക്കും സംഘടനാ പ്രതിനിധികൾക്കും ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ എൻ്റെ പേരിലും ഹിരാനന്ദാനി കേരളൈറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ പേരിലും ഞാൻ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തിക്കൊള്ളുന്നു. എല്ലാവർക്കും നവവർഷ ആശംസകൾ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, Shaji sir. Before we wind up for the formal function, I would like to recite a New Year poem written by William Arthur. Another fresh year is here, another year to live, to banish worry, doubt and fear, to love, laugh and give. I have the opportunity once more to right some wrongs, to pray in peace, to plant a tree, to sing more joyful songs. With these humble thoughts in the new year, let's live well, with love in our hearts towards God and all its creations. Let's walk through the corridors of praise with a song in our lips. Ladies and gentlemen, have a very happy new year 2015. Thank you.
ഷാറുഖ് ഖാൻ ഫാൻസ് ഒന്ന് കൈയടിച്ചേ നോക്കട്ടെ. ഷാറുഖ് ഫാൻസ് ഓക്കെ. ഹിന്ദി സിനിമയിലെ ദ കിങ് ഖാൻ എന്നറിയപ്പെടുന്ന നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാം പ്രിയങ്കരനായ ഷാറുഖ് ഖാൻ, അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ലുങ്കി ഡാൻസ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇഷ്ടമല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ ഒരു അടിപൊളി ഗാനവുമായി എത്തുകയാണോ? കമോൺ. हेलो सर. हाय. मुझको थोड़ा राउंड घुमा के अन्ना की जैसा चश्मा लगा के कोकोनट महला से मिला के आजा वो सारा मूड बढ़ा के. मुझको थोड़ा राउंड घुमा के अन्ना की जैसा चश्मा लगा